map is going to be Hardpoint Solar, so I'm going to actually jump on board with this BullDog team because I kind of think that they're probably the favourites going into it. It's safe to say that they are going to be the favourites. So let's see kind of what they can go straight off the bat. Let's jump straight on the board with Pato, see what he can do.
Yeah, just to say, Awful Jetpacker, I believe that is Butch.
Right, okay.
From the team. So I'll probably refer to him as Awful Jetpacker, but yeah,
we'll just refer to him as Awful Jetpacker. You see Pato already not getting onto the greatest start. He's on board with Acid, who also dies. So two members of this BullDog team alive, and it's just going to be locking down his Hardpoint. But everyone knows this. We say this, every single caster says this. As, I don't know, the smoke's actually doing them a little bit of favours there. Obviously, the smoke covering them, allowing them to just sit in there and kill time for the people to respawn back up.
Yeah, it can obviously be a bit of a double-edged sword if you throw that smoke out and then the enemy team get on there and you can't see them to get them off. Bit of a double-edged sword, but it's interesting. Don't often see smokes on Hardpoint, and it's just interesting to see that they're running it, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. And again, this point is all about the dead time. No one really expects to see any, 30, 40 point hard points coming in, and so it's just really all about the kills. And it's on board with Noonan, who is dead, but 5-3, already getting off to a great start for his team, and that's what this team needs. This Aeolus team really needs this, especially up against BullDog Red, who, to be honest, are more experienced in my opinion compared to the Aeolus team. It's on board now, a recap, see what we can do. Obviously the next hardpoint has rotated around, so it's going to be locking around. I like the fact that he's slowly trying to get the spawns, but he's so weak, I won't really be challenging that, and Acid's going to win that gunfight any day of the week.
Yeah, that's a big gunfight win there by Acid, but he does get taken out in the end, although Pato there to clean it up in the end, and it looks like they are going to have these up top spawns. The BullDog
exactly,
squad. That's
the most important thing. The top spawns is something what's kind of important in every hardpoint game. It's always been the same, especially in Black Ops 2 as well, as the spawns. You obviously have that more traditional anchor role. Pato's, to be fair, got the spawns, now he's just going to lock it in, wait for his team. Already got 2 kills. Looney's going to break it though into the left-hand side, as we do see Hayward getting down. Jetpacker trying to pick up the kill. Trey's going down. Acid unfortunately gets, a bit of a team kill with a grenade. That's never really going to help morale. As we do see Pato somehow being alive for quite a lot amount of time. 7-4 at the minute. Trying to take it more, but he's so weak, and with 10 seconds left, they need to start about rotating. And who's that player actually? That's going to be Jetpacker. He's going to be leading the charge for this BullDog team, as it looks like he's actually managed to sneak in there. Oh no. For a minute I thought he choked that.
No, Butch cleans up the kill in the end, and actually he's playing really well at the moment, 13-8, although he does get taken out by Looney, and it looks like they are going to be in control, and he's just going to try and hold it down right now. They are going to be pushing towards him quickly, this BullDog squad, but if they're able to get a bit of time on here, they are already in a lead, and they're going to try and extend it.
Yeah, exactly. BullDog just managed to swarm that from both directions, actually pushed it from both sides. So, a nice pincer movement there from the BullDog team, allowing them to get control on the hardpoint. If you look at the minimap on the left-hand side, you can just see this Aeolus team spawning exactly where BullDog want them, and they're not really thinking about rotating around. A lot of the people see trying to maybe push out the back spawn and maybe get the spawns, but you haven't really seen Aeolus do this. We do see recap now, just so into the hardpoint, get 1 and 2 kills, and then gets taken out. So, John Boyd Power, who's trying to put him in, trying to get a little bit of scrap time. I think at this stage, he's not expecting to get a lot of time. He's just expecting to kind of keep Aeolus off the hardpoint, allow his team to get in and allow his team to rotate, and that's going to be one player going in. That's going to be Acid. He's going to be the front line defense of this next hardpoint. He saw 2 people, but he's playing this smart. He's aware that he has the ASM1. He's not going to win that gunfight, especially when they've got bows. Yeah,
and I'm actually quite surprised to see with the ASM1. I know that he plays with the BAL a lot, and in the end he does get taken out, and actually, despite having the early control there, gets taken out very quickly.
Yeah, I know, exactly. There's someone board at Haybon now. See what he can do. As you do see, he can get 1 kill. To his left, I'm not sure he's seeing. His teammate picks it up, though, so great teamwork there. He's going to get the 3rd piece. BullDog doing a fantastic job. Can he get this 4th kill? He's going to get 4 down, and here we go. It's a great start for BullDog. Now they're going to allow to get some more points on the board, as they know. Look at that kill feed. It's just all BullDog.
Yeah, and if they're able to lock down this left side, it looks like Harbar might be trying to get that. Actually, they're going to be coming from the right, and they're going to try and get some more points. He does turn away just at the wrong time, and I think that's going to be a break there. Harbar turning his back and paying for it.
Yeah, exactly. Sean Boyd Patton now is going to try and push through this middle of the map, trying to create a little bit more options. Actually being watched there by one player. I don't know what Ruse was doing, but Pato just basically allowed him to get a free headshot. You're going to see him break that again, just get 2 kills. Now Pato's going to be so weak, but he's just going to stay alive, getting control, but with 5 seconds left again, you're not going to see this Aeolus team push it. They know they're just going to sit back, lock down, and set off this next hardpoint. Who's that player now? It's Acid. He's going to be probably the most important player for this team. However, he does get taken out if he can really get some more picks and really flip the spawns.
Yeah, Noonan there getting a big 2-piece, a 3-piece now on the rotations. So I think that's going to get them quite a few points there, although Pato does manage to get a 2-piece, but still the control is going to be with this Aeolus squad, mainly because of that 3-piece there. It looks like Harbar is going to push forward, does make the kill, and I think they're going to be flooding him, chooses to just jump around, trying to be as hard to hit as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Again, Haybor somehow trying to stay alive in that hardpoint. It's so close. There's literally nothing between it in this first set of rotations, so it looks like it's going to be a good game if it stays this close. Obviously, Pato 19-12, made that 20-12, finally getting into the 20s, and I spoke to him before the game, and he seemed pretty confident he was going to be dropping big numbers. So, and 20-0 at this stage in the game, it's setting himself up for the 40 bomb.
Yeah, and dropping big numbers, but if you look at it, they're actually trailing despite massively outslaying. So, obviously, maybe they're going for those kills slightly too much.
Yeah, exactly. I actually want to draw on Ruse. He hasn't really got too much attention, but he's kind of been that man as he just gets taken out. He's kind of been the man who's been in the hardpoint all the time for this team. It's from his teammate Looney, who's, again, as it rotates, I'd be very surprised if we can actually lock this down, you know, especially given the position of the BullDog players on the glass. I don't really expect him to get too much points. We just see Haybar now somehow alive for BullDog. You're going to see a player to his left on the minimap, get some shots in him. I don't know how he managed to get that kill, but it was traded, thankfully, for that Aeolus team. Pato, again, I like this position. He's expecting him to come up through glass. He's just going to sit back, watch it, and cover that lane for his team. Yeah,
and it looks like they are getting a bit of a lead on this middle Hardpoint, which you don't often see, but it looks like somebody's going to join it up for Aeolus, but Pato manages to get it taken out by his teammate. Acid is going to push forward.
I've just also noticed as well, there's an extra player now apparently on the BullDog team.
So that might help them.
So obviously, if it's okay, so it looks like we've got a little bit of an issue because they're all deciding to change teams.
It wouldn't be this stream without an issue, would it?
I don't know. You know, it never makes our life easy. You know, every time there's always a problem it seems, and it's always when I'm casting.
It's also you're casting.
It's always when I'm casting.
I've had it twice now.
It's pretty fair. It's a curse, as we do. It looks like they're playing. Ruse is not going for it. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure we're going to get an admin on the main stage in a minute. So, yeah, it'd be quite good to see what's going on. Again, sorry for that delay. We actually had a little bit of technical difficulties. From what I'm aware, Recap's controller disconnected, and then we had a little bit of issues. So, as a result, Aeolus forfeited the match by the rules, meaning that BullDog Red are currently 1-0 up, going into this second map of the best of three, what's Uplink comeback. So, in theory, BullDog could maybe end the series here if they win this comeback Uplink.
I believe that it is only 3 players for Aeolus at the moment, though. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There we go. He's in. I think
yeah.
Recap was just, trying to sort out his settings and so on and so forth, because I believe he's actually using a new cable or something along those lines. So maybe that might actually factor in. Let's actually stay on board with him, see if he does straight out the back. He's actually the only player left for his team, so already he's kind of been thrown into deep end. Unfortunately for them, BullDog just goes straight in with a 2-piece, straight around the 2-point, straight down the middle of the map. So great performance there by BullDog straight off the bat.
Yeah, they're obviously not feeling too bad for Aeolus. No mercy, straight in. And they are on the good side, so they will be looking to get a lead right now. And it looks like they're going to be pushing forward again. Butch had the ball, and it looks like actually he does get a throw in, so already 3 points on the board. Yeah,
exactly. Let's actually swap on board BullDog, see what they're doing, because Ass is the man now. He's already got 2 drone scores on his go. He's going to go for that 1-point play by the looks of things. He's getting tied up, does connect, so he's been practicing in throws, and obviously as a result 4-0 already, and not even a minute's gone. So BullDog came out all guns blazing, all cylinders firing. However, at the minute, all 4 members of BullDog are down. Haybar's going to be the last member spawning up. Let's run board a recap, see if he can do anything with this drone. However, if you look at the minimap in the top left, you do see the BullDog players rotating all the way back down to spawn. This is going to be very close.
Yeah, and that was really greedy there, I think. Could have got a 1-point throw in, decides to go for the 2, and in the end it seems like ends up with nothing for the team. Although it looks like Noonan is going to pick up the ball, and he's going to go for his 2 now. He has got support from his teammates, and I think he's going to be able to get this in. He does in the end, and it's going to be 4-2 now. Yeah,
exactly. Great play there by Noonan. Again, he was quite fortunate, really, because the BullDog players were kind of enclosing on him, and he was getting very, very hairy. So eventually he's managed to get the points. Only 2 points in it. BullDog have kind of stumped from their initial triumphant fly straight into the thing. See if Jetpacker, awful Jetpack, can do anything else. It looks like he's going to be running with the drones. 2 players of the opposing team going to be in front of him. He is not going to go anywhere. Recap's going to pick up that drone. Do you see Pato try and pick him up? Luna passed it to Noonan, and Noonan maybe going for the reset. He's going for the overextend. Look at the minimap. It looks like it is actually going to go for the overextend. There's that 1 player in BullDog. Let me just highlight him on the map. That's going to be Haybar. Haybar's going to be the one who's going to be the furthest up. Looks like he gets taken out. Noonan goes for the point throw. Doesn't connect. Let's have a look in the base. See if Acid can pick that up. Gets 1 kill. Just get 2 kills. Going to get the defense. There's a 3rd guy, actually his teammate. So, potentially rather than going for the reset, they know they had the momentum. They know they had the numerical advantage of the team. So it's a smart play not going for the reset and maybe trying to get a sneaky overextend 1-point or 2-point play.
Yeah, and it's also something you have to weigh out. Do you go for the reset or do you push forward? Because obviously, if you've got control of the ball, you've probably got the slaying down. And again, 2 points on the board. The smart play. Acid with a 2-piece goes straight in.
Acid is having a game and a half. Look at his scores. Obviously, it's 5 and 7. So KD-wise, not the best, but 5 uplink points on the board. Hoping to make that 6. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the ball out of his hands in time before he got dropped. Shumbo to recap though on the opposing team, who's got the drone. Looks like he's going through the glass. No, he misses his jump. Not always good. I'm sure he's going to blame that his new controller or whatever he's going, but should be making those jumps at this stage.
I've no idea what you just said, but I'm going to carry on. Recap now in glass. Looks like he does get one kill. And he's going to see another big gunfight there with Pato. It looks like he's going to have glass control.
Yeah, exactly. Let's jump on board with Acid, who looks like he's going to have to be the last line of defense while his team spawns up. He gets taken out. Pato's going to be the last man left. He needs to jump over this wall and gets his interception stop. Recap's going in. Unfortunately, Pato couldn't quite do enough in just in time, and obviously the 2 points got in before he could get the 2 points play, meaning that it's now 6-4, still in favour of BullDog, but to be fair, this Aeolus lineup haven't given up yet.
No, and that 2-piece in glass, getting control, paid off massively there. 2 points in, and they're still massively in this game. Only 2 points between them. It looks like Butch is going to push forward. Again, Butch slaying hard in the hardpoint, and he's doing the same in this uplink.
Yeah, exactly. I actually heard that in the last series he played in. Butch actually dropped really, really big numbers. So it's nice to see that that wasn't just like a one-off game and the momentum's carrying forward. It's just stay on board with Recap with the drone. He gets shot down before he can even do anything about it. And that's one thing I've noticed about his BullDog team is they're very good at stopping Aeolus before they can maybe get any yardage with the drone, you know. Before they can even get anywhere. So do you see how has he got that in? He's just walked straight for the base, ducking, diving, dodging left, right, and centre, and eventually the 2 point goes in. 8-4 with 55 seconds left on the clock. To be honest, the only thing I want to say at this stage is can BullDog close it out 10 points, or are we going to see, you know, maybe Aeolus get 2 more drones on the board before time limit expires?
Well, with Ruse on the ball, it looks like they're going to be the one pushing now, and actually they might get 2 here. No, he gets shot in the back, I believe that was, by Hardbarber. Kills being traded back and forth. BullDog get a 2-piece, get 3 down, but it doesn't matter. Just run straight past and gets 2 more in. Yeah,
exactly. Aeolus is really, really clutched up, really, because to be honest, at the start they had a bit of a shaky start. It was very, very slow, but BullDog just steamrolled through it. It looks like BullDog, looks like Jetpack's going to hopefully try and close this off with a 2 point play. Going to somehow get it in. No, he doesn't. Gets intercepted at the last hurdle there by Recap, but Pato's just going to try and get that drone, get the 2 points in and end the game. But before he can do it, he does get shut down by Looney, and with 4 seconds left, he's going to go for the reset. 8-6 at halftime.
Yeah, and it's not a big lead at the moment for this BullDog squad. So they're going to have to be playing really well next round. Going to have to get that glass control. And BullDog's going to have to still be hot, especially Butch, I think. It's interesting to see that he's top slaying, but also he's getting the points in. 3 points. So you see often slayers kind of scared to pick up the ball, a bit tentative, let their teammates do it, but obviously Butch is willing to do it all.
Yeah, exactly. 17-3. Butch, of course, for those who don't know, is going to be awful Jetpacker, who we're on board with now. We might as well see what he's doing, obviously. Pretty generic setup, really. He's going to run straight from middle, so he even gets 1. He does get 1, but he also decides to shoot his teammate as well, so he didn't actually get that kill. He just got the team kill on Haybar. What, you know, if you're not going to kill the enemy, you might as well kill your teammates.
Definitely. And it does see 1, does take out Recap, but gets traded back, and Loon is going to pick up the ball. Doesn't get anything, and at the moment it seems to be a bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, this time last time, BullDog already got 2 free points on the board, so already they've been stumped by this Aeolus. Maybe Aeolus know what to expect this time. Maybe there's a little bit overwhelmed by BullDog's aggression straight off the bat at the initial start of the game. So let's stay on board with Haybar, see what he can do. He gets intercepted in the middle map before he can go anywhere. Still on board with his teammate Acid, who, again, as you already said, glass control. That's what he's doing, and unfortunately just can't pick up Ruse. Let's stay on board with Ruse. He must be so weak after all those bullets. Somehow he's still alive. Eventually Pato puts some bullets into him, but the ball is still dead in the middle of the map. Looks like Noonan's hovering around it. Recap's going to be the one picking up. Recap goes straight over the wall, goes for the throw. 1 point connects. Only 1 point in it left with 4 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, and arguably on the good side, this Aeolus team, so they're going to be feeling confident, I think. Get the 1 point in, smartly go through mid, don't get greedy for the 2 points. It looks like they're going to be pushing again as well, as Recap's going to be pushed forward. And it seems like he has got support, although his teammate gets taken out by Acid. But he gets the 1 point play. Again, not being too greedy, just getting those 1 points, and it's going to be all even.
3 minutes 35 left on the clock, and it's all to play for once again. If BullDog take this map, they take the series and advance into losers bracket round 4. Strongboy Looney going to go for a throw. Does it connect? Goes wild. Does connect. So Aeolus out of nowhere, this massive comeback in the second half, doing very good with Susi. Looney now getting that 1 kill on Haybar. Recap is just running these left, right, and centre. Going to connect that once again. No, it does get intercepted. Pato comes in out of nowhere, catches it out of midair, and now he's going to go on the overextend. He just get punched. Ruse, sure he's going to get the 2-piece. That was devastating for Pato. That was so unfortunate, and Rouge just capitalised on him. A little bit of a mistake, a little bit of an error, and probably a lapse of communication between his BullDog lineup. And 11-8, what a comeback with 3 minutes left.
And that was insane. Ruse runs through all the BullDog players, hits the ball carrier and gets 2 points in, and they're going to get a 3 point lead. That could have easily been some points for BullDog if he didn't do that. And at the moment, this is all Aeolus.
Yeah, BullDog really needs to, kind of consolidate as a team, build this cohesion, because at the minute it's just one player, you know, storming, and as we see there, we do see Haybog just storm in front of two people in glass, and that's never really going to go your way, as we do see Acid now locking down this battle control, trying to prevent them to get on the drone, and at the minute 4 down for this Aeolus team, so now's really the chance for Acid to push up with this drone, maybe get 1 point, maybe even go for the 2 point, but if you look at the map in the top left-hand corner, all of Aeolus are in the base, all of Aeolus are going, no, you're not getting this drone in, so Acid's going to have to play it smart, just goes ducking and diving, goes for the drone, does not connect, let's jump on board with Noonan, who's going to pick it straight up, again, while BullDog's all down, rather than go for the reset, he's going to decide to pull it straight through glass. Probably a smart play, obviously. Glass is kind of considered to be the favoured route. It was a little bit unusual that he didn't go for the overextend because he was there on that side. However, Noonan now going to have to kind of see if he can make any rows, but I'm sure he's not too bothered, if you know, if he gets in, if he doesn't get it. And recap, how did he miss that?
Bit of a pour through there, but yeah, pushing glass, they're thinking of the long game. You might not get the points, or you might get the point's not as quick, but what you're going to do is you're going to set up for future caps.
Yep. And again, we do see Haybog now. This is going to probably be the play, what makes or breaks BullDog's comeback, because they need to get these 2 points on the board and needs to get them quick, because with only 1 minute 30 left on the clock, the time is ticking and it's not in BullDog's favour. We do see Pao making point up numbers, getting a 2-piece. We do see Jetpack also getting another kill, but Aeolus are just spawning in their drone underneath their satellite. We do see Haybog's line with that 1 point throw, goes to the throw, does connect, so 3 points in it. It's anyone's game. Yeah,
and Harbar played that really, really well there. Playing quite defensively, knowing when he can push out and getting the 1 point. That's exactly what they needed. They're only 2 points away now, and Butch. And he does get it in.
This is going to be intense. 55 seconds left on the clock. 1 point in it. BullDog currently trailing. If they do win this map, they do take the series and advance to the loser bracket round 4. We do see Acid now going to go straight over the wall. Goes for the throw. Does not connect. Falls short. Just very, very short. And Aeolus is just going to be storming in there. We do see Noonan picking up that drone. Surprised that he, you know, is going to probably keep on the ball, wait until he gets shot up, and then just resets it. He's being chased from behind. Going to go for that throw. To be fair, I'd be surprised. We do see Power picking up the interception. 30 seconds left. Going to be passing to his team. That's going to be Haybog. Haybog's going to be having support from his teammate. Going to go for the drone. Goes at the one-shot shot. Does it connect? Does connect. 11-11 with 20 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, they tried to jump for the interception. Didn't work out, and it's going to be all even. And it looks like the kills are going down for the BullDog. I think they can do this. Harbar pushing.
4 members of Aeolus going. Acid with the alley-oop. That's it. That's it. I don't need to say anything else. You just saw what happened. Haybog passing the ball to Acid with the 5 seconds left. 2 point dunk. Great play there by BullDog to be honest, out of nowhere with 1 minute 30, as I said, that play needed to be made. It was made, and the comeback from BullDog out of nowhere means that they're going to be advancing into losers bracket round 4, and of course this means that Aeolus are going to be going home. Yeah, and you've got to feel like Aeolus threw that away, to be honest. Yeah, he had super bad luck. Very, very bad luck. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, we do see Noonan drop in huge numbers for his team. So very, very unfortunate for him, especially with 4 uplinks as well. As we already mentioned, you don't really see the top fragger, the slayer for the team really having much uplinks, playing the objective too much. So to see him doing that is very impressive. And again, potential for the future, maybe the next AM2PRO, maybe the next LAN event, we're going to see this Aeolus lineup come back even stronger and even better than before, because he don't deserve to lose that way. It was so close, all the way down to the wire. Yeah, and I think they could have taken that Hardpoint, to be honest, if he played on. Yep. They were playing quite well. It was close all the way through again, and it's a little bit unfortunate about the whole controller disconnection issue. Of course, means they had to forfeit. That's the rules. Anyway, guys, that's it for us now. We'll see you after the short break with the next game on the stream.